जगा लो होगा दूर अंधेरा ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति
शिव को किया है साकार, त्याग तपस्या करना सिखाया, करके खुद में ज्ञान श्रृंगार। कर्म से अपनी सबको तुमने, कर्म से अपनी सबको तुमने दिव्य सिखलाया। वरदानी कल्याणी माँ तेरी आंचल छाया, जो भी तेरे पास आया सुख ही सुख हो पाया, जो भी तेरे पास आया सुख ही सुख हो पाया। स्नेहमयी प्यारी माँ, सबसे न्यारी मीठी माँ, वरदानी कल्याणी माँ तेरी आंचल छाया, जो भी तेरे पास आया सुख ही सुख हो पाया, जो भी तेरे पास आया सुख ही सुख हो पाया।
Om Shanti. Good morning. Baba says in today's Murli that those who offer their mind, body, wealth in the sacrificial fire, so Baba also surrenders over such children. Baba says we have to sacrifice or renounce everything in the sacrificial fire with which the flames of destruction are going to emerge. When we have kept that aim, we have to become the elevated beings just like Lakshmi and Narayan. Of course, we have to imbibe the qualities just like them. Another aspect which is taken by Baba is When we detach ourselves from these bodies, we experience peace. That experience of peace will spread the vibrations of peace across the world. Because it's our duty to liberate souls from the sorrow and the suffering. So let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. And today's date is 23rd June, morning Murli. Om Shanti, Bap Dada Madhuban. The essence: sweet children, you are greatly fortunate because God is giving you an education that hasn't been studied by even the rishis and munis. Because God is giving you such education which hasn't been studied by even rishis and munis. Question: which destiny in the drama do you children know, but the people of the world don't know? Which destiny in the drama do you children know, whereas the people of the world don't? Answer: which destiny in the drama do you children know, whereas people of the world don't know? Answer: you know that the flames of destruction are going to emerge from the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. The whole of this old world is going to be sacrificed into it. No one can prevent this destiny. This is an imperishable sacrificial fire. This is an imperishable sacrificial fire of Rudra in which the horse is sacrificed and all the paraphernalia will be sacrificed. We will not return to this impure world. And this destiny isn't created by God, but it's the destiny created in the drama. People of the world just say it's destined by God, that's created by God, whereas Baba has given us the knowledge that this is not created by God. Of course, it's there in the drama. The song, look at your face in the mirror of your heart. Om Shanti. You children are human beings. This is a world of human beings. At this time, you are humans who belong to the Brahman religion. We find various religions in the world, whereas Baba created the religion that is Brahman religion. So Baba just enables us to have the intoxication raised. The Father gives teachings to souls. You souls are now aware of your original religion, that is, I, this soul, I make this body function. This is the chariot of the soul. Just as the Father rides in this chariot, so you souls are also riding in chariots. It is just that while listening to Murli, we can visualize that stage, that I, the soul, I am just riding in this chariot. It is just that souls have forgotten the knowledge of being embodiments of peace and of their residence being the incorporeal world. We receive these bodies here. Baba just reminds us of the supreme abode, that is the residence of souls is the supreme abode, and the original nature is peaceful. The original nature is being peaceful. So just Baba explains how the soul comes and plays the role. Then if the soul is playing the role, what kind of role is being played, and how the soul just shirts this body and takes another, then again plays the role. Just talk to yourselves in this way. The Father says, you souls are embodiments of peace. If you want to sit in peace, then consider yourselves to be souls who are the residents of the land of peace. Always consider yourselves to be souls who are the residents of the land of peace. You can't sit in peace for a little while. People ask for peace. The soul says, my mind wants peace. However, people don't know that they are souls and they have forgotten this. There is a story of the queen who searched everywhere for the necklace that was around her neck. Baba says peace is our original religion, whereas people of the world aren't aware of the fact. Because they forgot themselves, their original form, that's why they are always in the pursuit of peace. So Baba explains peace is your original religion. You children understand that you souls are the embodiments of peace and you have come here to play your parts. When you become detached from these organs, you souls are peaceful. A soul can just remain. That's why when we fall asleep, we get detached from these organs of the body. That's why the soul gets rest and we feel fresh. The soul can remain in his religion of peace as long as he wants. If you don't want to work through your body, just sit down peacefully. This is real peace. What do we have to do? So we have to practice. This is real peace. You don't have to search for it. Your original religion is peace. Baba says you don't search because your original religion is peace. You are now playing your parts here. You have to come to know from the Father that you have played your parts of 84 births. No one knows about the cycle of 84 births. First of all, Baba just reminds us of the original nature of the soul because the people of the world don't know. Now Baba says, now you souls have played or have been around the cycle of 84 births, and whereas only you children understand this, none of the people of the world know actually. At first we were Sun dynasty kings and subjects, then we went into the Moon dynasty, then the Merchant dynasty, then the Shudra dynasty. We now have to become the part of the Sun dynasty again. Baba just takes us to that cycle of the 84 births and reminds us that you children were part of the Sun dynasty. You children now know the beginning, middle and end of the world. You are greatly fortunate. Baba just raises our intoxication by saying that you are greatly fortunate. The Father explains everything to you accurately. This is the path of salvation. Explain to everyone that the bestower of salvation for all is one. You now know that the Baba is enabling you to receive salvation for 21 births. People outside, this has to be emphasized. This we realize that Baba is enabling us to receive the inheritance for 21 births. He is enabling us to receive the salvation. Of course, this is the fantastic income that's earned now. If you are the children of Brahma, you must definitely know about the world cycle. Do you know the Father, the Creator? What do you children know? Baba says, of course, only you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris know this. Some ask you, BKs, what do you know? There should be a test to find out whether someone is a Brahmin or not. If you are the children of Brahma, you must definitely know about the world cycle. Do you know the Father, the Creator? The Rishis and Munis neither know the Father, the Creator, or the beginning, middle, and end of the creation. What Baba says, the atheist, the theists are those who always understand the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the world cycle, and the atheists are those who don't know. You too were atheist because you didn't know about the Father, the Creator, or the beginning, middle, and end of creation. It's those who are uneducated who go to school. They would then say they learned this and they are at school. You are now studying this godly study. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is teaching you. Your intellects have to understand this. Only the one Shiv Baba is the creator. It says in the scriptures that Rudra created a sacrificial fire of knowledge. However, there is a difference between Rudra and Shiv, the Supreme Soul. It also says that the flames of destruction emerged from the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. It's just that they have put Sri Krishna's name instead of the name of the Rudra or Shiv. It's the same Gita. They say that the flames of destruction emerged from the sacrificial fire of knowledge. Therefore, sacrificial fire of this knowledge is for attaining self-sovereignty. This old world is to be sacrificed into it. They put all their offerings into a sacrificial fire. They sacrifice everything. So the whole of the old world will be sacrificed into the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. First of all, our old natures and sanskars, that's the biggest offer in the sacrificial fire. Then the rest of the things find it very easy. So Baba says, you are now studying Raj Yoga. You will not return to the impure world. This world is to be destroyed. You know that there will be natural calamities. Let all of this knowledge sit in your intellects. Shiv Baba says, and we are also seeing this is the final moment of the entire cycle. We have reached, it's on the verge of the destruction. That's why Baba says, only I have all the knowledge in my intellect. The Father is the truth, the sentient being, and the ocean of knowledge. He knows the beginning, middle, and end of the world. Rishis and Munis say that they neither know the Creator nor the creation. When people ask you what you receive here, tell them, great Rishis and Munis said they didn't know the Creator or the beginning, middle, and end of the creation. We now know what they didn't know. No one but the Father, the Creator, can explain the secrets of the beginning, middle, end of creation. So we always have to check ourselves while performing the actions during the day. So we have to realize what great Rishis and Munis, the saints and scholars didn't know. So we children have understood. So we are greatly fortunate. Of course, we have the intoxication, right? When there is a great intoxication, of course, there will be that efficiency, or there will be that actions also obviously become elevated. So Baba says no one apart from the Father can explain you the secrets of the beginning, middle, and end of the creation. Only the Creator can explain that. There is a queen bee and all other bees follow her. They have such deep relationship with the queen, the mother. When the unlimited Father comes, he takes all the children back with him. You know that Baba has come and he will take all of us souls back with him to the land of peace. Where does Baba take us? To the land of peace. Then our parts will start again in the golden age. We are now claiming the deity status in order to play those parts. All human beings come here to claim the status of deities. All the virtues have to be imbibed here. You now have to become Lakshmi or Narayan. Baba says we have to imbibe the virtues here. Baba just reminds us of our aim. What do we wish to become? No one can see them except in a divine vision. You know that you will now become Sun Dynasty deities. Your intellects are aware of how the kingdom of heaven is established. There was the kingdom of deities in the golden age. Baba just explains about our role and our actions, which Baba says there was the kingdom of heaven or the deities in the golden age, and people have portrayed devils even in the kingdom of deities. No one knows how pure Bharat was. People sing the praise, you are full of all virtues. They even bow their heads in front of such idols. Many temples have been built to them, but they don't know how or when the original eternal deity religion of the golden age was established. How did Bharat, that was so elevated, become so degraded? No one knows this. They say the destiny has already been created. The destiny of what? They don't even understand this. If they were to understand the destiny of the drama, they would understand who the creator is or who the director of the drama is. They simply say that it's the destiny of God. When one speaks of a drama, one should also know the beginning, middle, and the end of the drama. You can't know a drama by simply reading a book. You have to go and see that drama. It was printed in the newspaper that a play has been created about the divine activities of Sri Krishna. However, no one can understand anything without seeing it. When they see it, then they can understand everything that happens in the drama. You children now understand the drama. People also say that the cycle of the history and geography of the world continues to turn, but no one knows how it turns. The names of the ages are written. The golden, silver, copper, iron ages, then the confluence age. However, people have understood this to mean that God comes in every age. There's also a confluence of the golden and silver ages, but the confluence doesn't have any importance. Nothing happens there at that time. The people of the world don't know. They believe that God comes at every age. Where Baba has given the clarity that Baba doesn't come at every age. When it's the time of the end of the cycle, then Baba comes at the confluence age. Nothing happens there at that time. Only you know how the golden aged Sun Dynasty hands over the kingdom to the Moon Dynasty. Baba says there is no need for Baba to come in the golden age. It isn't that the Moon Dynasty conquered the Sun Dynasty, no. Baba just explains that in a wonderful way. just like the system in the Iron Age continues. It's more about conquering the kingdom, but Baba just explains how the kingdom is being ruled, how it's being handed over. So Baba says very clearly that the Moon dynasty doesn't conquer the Sun dynasty, just that Sun dynasty king and queen apply a tilak of the fortune on the kingdom to the Moon dynasty king and queen. Just visualize how the Sun dynasty king and queen apply a tilak of fortune to the Moon dynasty king and queen, and they would be seated on the throne. Then they receive the titles of King Ram and Sita. Who gave them those? It would be said that the Sun dynasty transferred it, saying, "You now rule the kingdom." The children have seen this scene in the divine visions. It isn't that the battle takes place. That kingdom is given to them just like a kingdom would be handed over. It's like officially as per the in that full-fledged way, with so much respect and regard. The Sun dynasty wash the feet of the Moon dynasty and apply a tilak of the king sovereignty on them. There are no gurus and saints there. It's in the intellects of you children that you are becoming those with the divine natures. We will be so happy. Baba says there you don't find any gurus or Brahmins where everything takes place with their presence. Baba says now it's in your intellect that we are the ones who are going to become with the divine virtues, and Baba just enables us to make the effort to attain that position. How should be your nature? It should be of a deity. We will be so happy in the Sun and the Moon dynasty kingdoms. Of course, that's the unlimited happiness. That's the definition given. That's the term used by Baba. And Baba is removing us from sorrow and taking us into happiness. No one else can make us happy. Sages, it must be very clear in our intellects that no one can give us the unlimited happiness except Baba. The sages themselves would wish to go to the land of peace. The Father says, I even uplift those sages and take them all to the land of peace. Sannyasis only come in the copper age. Only we deities will be in heaven. There are different sections there. The sections of the Sun dynasty separate from those of the Moon dynasty. Then there are also sections for those of Islam, Buddhist, Sannyasis, and who continue to come. All of them have their separate sections. When we used to rule, no one else existed there. Such a number-wise rosary is created. Baba says, when we used to rule, no one existed there. We didn't have different codes of conduct or dictates. The kingdom was ruled based on the dictates of the deities. So such a number-wise rosary is created in the incorporeal world. The first community is of those who belong to the original eternal deity religion, and all other communities emerge later. This is the greatest community of all. All the other founders of religions that emerge from this one, and we are the first community, and then there are hundreds of thousands of smaller and limited communities. Here there are 4 main communities. We come first, then those of Islam. Those of Islam come, then the Buddhists come, then the Christians. We have now fallen down. Baba just explains the human world tree. We have to play our parts of 84 births. Those who are now the last number will become the first number, because the deities are now impure. They can't call themselves deities. The deities are worshipped, and Baba says how Baba just takes us from the most degraded position to the most elevated position. And that too, that process also takes place in one birth, and we will have that ascending stage in the same birth. So Baba says because of being impure, the deities, the souls can't call themselves deities. Deities are worshipped, and this proves that they belong to the community. The Sikhs believe in Guru Nanak. They belong to his geological tree. Our geological tree in the golden age is the first one. There is no higher genealogical tree there than this. We belong to the highest on a high community, and we experience the maximum happiness. We are the same ones then who become the poverty stricken. Of course, we have to churn. What's the definition of that elevated happiness? That's when the soul becomes the 100%. When the soul is in that 100% Sato Pradhan stage, then it experiences, the soul experiences that complete happiness. We are the ones who experience the most sorrow, and we are the ones who continue to incur debt. We were so wealthy and we have become so poor, we have lost everything. What's the reason of becoming poor? Because when we became very poor in imbibing the virtues, powers, obviously, because when we become rich in imbibing the knowledge, qualities and virtues, then automatically the abundance just follows. That is, the perishable wealth follows the imperishable knowledge. So Baba says, Baba makes us into the masters of the world. All of the rest will go to the land of peace. You experience happiness for half a cycle. All the rest stay in peace. They wish to go into liberation. They consider happiness to be just like the droppings of a crow. They don't have any experience of the land of happiness. You have that experience. They even sing its praise. Because of being impure, they have forgotten that. The Father now reminds you, O residents of Bharat, you belong to the deity religion. You changed your name in the copper age. Those who belong to the deity religion have become impure. They continue to sing, O purifier, come. The Father has told you for how many births you were in that pure world. For how many births you were in this impure world. You now have to go to that pure world again. This is the study place for all the study places. It's the sacrificial where God himself sits and teaches us. So it's the sacrificial fire of all sacrificial fires. The whole of the whole world is to be finished in this. They still burn Holika, that is it's the memorial of the female demon memorial. All of those festivals refer to this time. The soul will leave and the body will be destroyed. None of the sannyasis can give you this knowledge. Some things are mentioned in the Gita and they are just like the pinch of salt in the sack full of flour. The knowledge just disappears. Shiv Baba says, I created the sacrificial fire into which you sacrifice your bodies, minds and wealth. You die alive. This is the most sweetest elevated version where Shiv Baba says that Baba created the sacrificial fire in which we children have to offer our bodies, mind, wealth. So you die alive. Only at this time do you receive this knowledge. Initially we didn't have this knowledge. Acha. 2 years sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, father and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father and Bap Dada. The essence for Dharana, the first one, in order to go to the land of happiness, make your nature divine. Remain cheerful by keeping the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the drama in your intellect. Explain these secrets to everyone. Second, in order to attain self-sovereignty, sacrifice your body, mind, wealth into this unlimited sacrificial fire while you are alive. In order to attain self-sovereignty, sacrifice your body, mind, wealth into this unlimited sacrificial fire while you are alive. Transfer everything to the new world. Transfer everything to that new world. Blessing, may you be a true yogi and be shown with a third eye on your forehead. May you be a true yogi and be shown with a third eye on your forehead. In the memorials, a third eye is shown on the forehead of yogis. You true yogi children must use your intellects to stay constantly in the company of the One Father in order to show your third eye on your foreheads. One is the Father, the second is I, there is no third person there. When you have such a stage, this has to be emphasized. Baba says one is I the soul, the next is Baba, then there is no other person in between. When you have such a stage, then others will see your third eye. If a third person enters your intellect, then the third eye would then remain closed. To make sure that your third eye remains constantly open, this has to be paid attention. Baba says, if the third person enters my intellect, then my third eye will remain closed. That's why ensure that your third eye constantly remains open. You have to remember that there mustn't be any third person. Slogan, to be full of questions, to become means to become distressed and to distress even others. To be full of questions means to become distressed and even distress others. Today's Avyakt signal. To be constantly cheerful, be easy-natured and tolerant. A person is given a title according to the actions that he performs. If your actions are elevated, you will be given the title of an elevated jewel. In order to become an elevated jewel, both the virtues of simplicity and tolerance are of course required in your thoughts, words, actions. If there is simplicity but not tolerance, then you cannot said to be elevated. Therefore, as well as having simplicity, also be tolerant. Om Shanti. Today's Mama's speciality. Mama always says, you make so much effort in order to accumulate the power, and how much you waste your energy in worth not a penny things. By wasting your energy in worth not a penny things, you become weak. You don't invest your time in earning the income, but in just consuming that earned income, you become bankrupt. Then whenever any situation comes in front of you, you find it very difficult to face because you lost power. Om Shanti. The evening meditation from 6 to 8 is in conference hall, and Murli also will be in Murli class will be in Diamond Hall. Since Mama's month is going on, tomorrow is 24th June and it's Mama's Day. And tomorrow post Murli class there will be Bhog, and respected Munni Didi as well as all other elder brothers will be available on the stage. The family of BK Colony and the hospital will have their breakfast or Brahma Bhojan here, and at last you will receive a packet of fruit as well as toli. There is the debit card. The name on the card is Sri Ram. Whoever it is, you can just collect it from the Lost and Found department. The center, the mother of Chaya's sister, and she has left her mortal coil last afternoon, and the 3 daughters are surrendered, and she has given her she has done service in roti department for a long time, and let's send good wishes to that soul on his onward journey. Dr. Savita's sister is just going to South Africa for a program, and she's right here to just take farewell from you all. Om Shanti. Lovely Baba and all the elder sisters, and with the blessings of the elder sisters and brothers, the program has been scheduled to visit Africa, where there is a retreat. It's especially a Gujarati retreat in Africa, that is Jerusalem. And I'll be visiting 3 places in South Africa, Johannesburg and other places. It's a program of 20 days. Then I'll be returning to Shantivan on 15th July. So I'll just carry your good wishes and the things, and I'm going on Baba's service. Om Shanti. Thank you. The sister is applying the tilak on Mohan Single brother, Atam Prakash brother, and Dr. Satish Gupta are requested to be on stage. Savita's sister is being offered a bouquet, wishing her a very good luck on her service. Dr. Brother Atam Prakash is giving the fruit, giving his wishes, and Mohan Single brother is giving the toli, wishing her a very good luck. And the sister is feeding the toli, wishing her a great success on her service. Let's listen to the teachings of respected Dadi Prakash Mani ji, and this is the most auspicious confluence age, the benevolent age in which the Father himself showers his blessings upon his children. Even today we celebrate Purushottam month, which is the memorial of this elevated age. In this month, people usually engage in donations, charity, and pilgrimages. Because you elevated souls have come here to receive blessings directly from the bestower of blessings, that is Shiv Baba. At this most sacred time, you have come to offer your own weaknesses and imperfections to the Father. Om Shanti.